remember I made a vision board with a whole bunch of travel plans and then the world exploded. I was kind of hesitant to make another one, however, bad things happen every day. We just gotta keep going. Good morning. It's not morning unless I have coffee. I thought I would share with you guys my New Year's resolutions for this year. I do this every year, but this year is a little bit different. I'm making a business board. This one's gonna be a little bit more structured. I want deadlines on there, a lot of visual reminders of stuff that I have to keep up with during the year, like taxes, specific write-offs, a lot of financial planning this year, and a lot of like organization. Honestly, it is mind-blowing how much you can accomplish with hard work. Like, I've never been super duper talented. I didn't have some skills. I wasn't born rich. But you know what I do have? I have time and dedication. And those two things can get you so far in life. Consistency is the key. Even talented people sometimes still fail because they can't manage to stay consistent. Work hard consistently, you will get there.
Win this one because I told you to.
Because you told me to!
For the just normal resolutions, the first one I have is to drink more water. I did kind of good with this last year, but it could have been better. As a sick person, I need to make sure I'm at least drinking enough water every day. I know, kitty, it's hard. Another one I have is to eat at least one piece of fruit and 1 cup of vegetables every day. I don't really like fruit. I don't really like cold food. So if it can't be warmed up, I don't really like it that much. But I'm gonna try. This chick is a liar. The next one's probably my biggest goal of this whole year, which is keep track of all my expenses and spending. I think last year I had a resolution of not spending a bunch of money on all of my friends. That failed miserably. I still am spending too much money on everyone else. Mainly Ash. If this man comes with me anywhere, I pay for everything. The hotel, the plane, the food, all of it. Paying double for literally everything is, that's not happening this year. He usually comes along to like help me film and stuff like that, but I actually don't need the help. I was just being lazy. And just like anytime I'm with any of my friends, I love the people in my life. I want to spoil them rotten. I need to cut back, especially if I'm trying to buy a house. In this new year, my #1 goal is better financial organization. As someone who owns multiple businesses, self-employed, and works for a company, like all my finances are very difficult, which is why I'm very excited to tell you guys about the sponsor of today's video, which is Albert. If you're someone who struggles with managing your money, saving, or you just find the traditional banking system to be a headache, Albert might be your answer. There are actually a lot of problems with traditional banks, like they charge you $35 for overdraft fees, nearly impossible to talk to a human over the phone.
Impossible. 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 Impossible.
And a lot of them force you to like maintain a minimum balance. Albert is free to sign up for and very easy to use. You'll get an actual debit card in the mail. Albert has this team of financial experts that they call the geniuses. They will look at your specific situation and help you to make a plan and answer any questions that you'll have. Instead of just opening up a traditional savings account and hoping that you remember to put some money in it, they automatically move money into your account consistently. They look at your income and expenses and see just how much you can afford to save. They don't charge you overdraft fees, and if you're in a crunch, you can get paid up to 2 days early. And they'll let you take out in advance. You can get up to $250 from your future paycheck. Click the link down below in the description box. For a limited time, if you open an account and connect a qualifying direct deposit, you will get $150. Thank you again, Albert, for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to these goals. Another resolution I have is to get rid of so much clutter in my house. Like, I have a lot of clothes that I can't fit anymore, and I need to accept the fact that I am just a different size now. Old Sunday might be gone for good. We don't know, but right now she's not here. So all of those gorgeous gowns and all that club clothes that I got that I just can't even fit no more, I need to get rid of all that stuff. I'm like holding on to it thinking I'm gonna go back to my old size. If you did not know, I gained a butt ton of weight and titties after I was on steroids for a long period of time. If you know, steroids blow you up. Yeah, even after dieting multiple times, I still haven't managed to get back to my old size, and I don't think these titties are going anywhere, y'all. They're not trying to move. I put up the eviction notice, they're still there. Another goal I have is to read 2 to 3 books this year. That's a lot for me, trust me. I absolutely hate reading, but I will if it has to do with my future, business, real estate, stuff like that. Also, I get so many questions about what books I was reading last year. Let me show you guys. If you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen, but these are pretty much the top ones I read last year. All of these are great. I recommend all of them. That's actually a poetry book from my friend, not the kanji. All right, we got real estate investment, 0 to 1. This one. These are all great if you're into like investments and real estate and stuff. I want to do more solo trips this year. I absolutely love traveling by myself. Still to this day, my favorite trip that I've ever taken in my life was one that I did by myself to Japan when I was living in Korea. But yeah, there are a couple of places that I want to go that I don't want to bring anyone else for because they're just too special. And you know how it is. People just, I don't care who it is, they will mess something up. And if you by yourself, everything's great. Couple of places I want to go this year by myself. I'm hoping I can do these solo trips. I had some overseas solo trips planned that were on hold, waiting for the Rona. The Rona's still here. I guess I'm just gonna do the domestic ones. And also explore Japan a little bit more through like tourism boards. You can just do so much more than you could if you went by yourself. Like when I travel alone, I always just eat, I explore, I walk around, I go to nature, I do the free stuff. There's just so much more that you can see and experience with Japan when you do it through like an organization. There's a YouTuber in Japan, her name is like currently Hannah. She went somewhere, I forgot where she went, but they were making paper and I was just like, I would love to do that. That looks so cool. I have some decisions that I need to make this year. I need to decide where I want to live. I don't know, I think maybe because it's such a big choice, I'm struggling. This is for buying, by the way. I'm struggling between staying in the city. I hate the city, but at the same time, I want to be near the city because it has everything. So staying in the city, going out far away to the countryside. That's the environment I love, but it's just so inconvenient. I know I'm gonna be irritated that I have to walk 30 minutes to get to the convenience store. The beach is also an option. If I want that, I need to save for a whole lot longer than I am right now. I might like the beach life, like just living near water, especially like Shonan, if you know. Y'all know Shonan. Next decision is exactly where to buy a house. I'm not just talking about my house, but investment properties. New York, California, struggling. And number 3, getting dreads. This has been on my list for a long time. I don't keep up with my hair very well. I'm too busy. I'm too sick. I don't even have the filling in these 2 fingers. So like doing my hair is a nightmare. The only thing I'm kind of hesitant about is like, can I still wear wigs? Because I like to change my hair up. It's like similar to sister locks. I'd be getting like micro locks, which are really, really small. Alright, so I'm gonna be showing you guys exactly how I make my vision boards. Here is one of the vision boards I made before in the past, and this one is just being used as my laptop screensaver. This one that I'm doing this year is a little bit different. I'm calling it a business board. Basically, I'm gonna be adding like contacts, deadlines, to-do lists, stuff like that on there. Things that I need to see often to remind myself of stuff. But I'm gonna do like the whole vision board stuff first, and then I'm gonna add all the business aspects later because those are personal. I am gonna use my iPad, however, you can totally do this on a phone. The 2 apps that I'm using today are PicArt and Procreate. Procreate is also the program that I use to do a lot of design work for my shop, Move Global. So yeah, I drew this on Procreate. So the first thing that you're gonna wanna do is figure out what are your goals for this year. For example, I wanna lose 5 pounds in 3 months. You can just literally put the word health. Maybe you just want overall better health. You don't have to be super specific. However, the more specific you are, the more realistic the goal is, and the more likely you are to actually accomplish the goal. Once you have all of your goals, you're gonna go over to Pinterest. You can also use Google, but I find the images on Pinterest to be way more aesthetic. Pinterest is like the cool kids club. Like you can't get in unless you got it. They don't just let anybody in on Pinterest. I have so much respect for Pinterest. You're just gonna go through and find images that spark joy or motivate you to accomplish that thing. For example, if you want to drink more water, you might find a picture of a water bottle. I really hope that the future house that I buy is gonna have a space where I can have a laundry room, so I'm looking for pictures of like really nice laundry rooms. Also looking for nice kitchens and the design that I want. I'm also finding photos that relate to future projects that I'm working on. I'm even like looking at materials. There are 2 types of photos that you want to save. The main photos, which are about your goals, and also filler photos. Filler photos are like something not specific that could be in the background. For example, I'm using wood. This is a filler photo, but wood is actually like a really big part of a lot of my projects coming up. I'm also using coffee beans. Okay, when you find your photos, you're just gonna click on those 3 little dots and click download image, which is going to save it to your device. After you have all of those saved, you can really use any program that you want to make a collage. However, I like PicArt. If you're gonna be using this as a screensaver for your laptop like I am, the dimensions that you want is 1920 by 1080. Or if you're doing it for your phone, you're gonna want this shape. Stay in school. PicArt already has like ready-made templates for all different kind of sizes, which is really nice. The downside to PicArt is that they only let you pick 10 photos at a time. So what I do is the first 10 are like the least important ones, those filler photos, and I put those just all over the place. You're basically making layers. It depends on how many photos you have, but the first 10 photos I put on first. I save that image and then I upload another couple of photos and then another. You get it. I think the number one thing that I love about PicArt is that I can use the erase tool and like erase some of the image. I think that looks a whole lot better than just a bunch of square images or rectangle images with harsh edges. You're just gonna take your time and arrange these however you want. Keep in mind, you probably want your most important things added last because then they'll be on top and like nothing will be covering them up. Once I'm done and I like how everything looks, I'm gonna go over to Procreate. That's when I use my Apple Pencil and I'm just gonna write some words. I really wanna buy a house this year and the main area I'm looking at is Big Bear, so I'm writing the word Big Bear on there. You could do little doodles or anything that you want. Also, another goal for me for 2022 is for all of you guys to tap the like button. Help me out. The YouTube algorithm is hard. It's hard out here for a pimp. So if you like this video and you enjoy my content, please be sure to tap the like button and help your girl out. So yeah, that's it. Honestly, I think these are super powerful. Just having some kind of visual reminder is a game changer. I suggest trying it out, and also you don't have to do it on like a device. You can print these photos out and make a collage in your room, which I personally think looks a lot better. Anyways, that is it for today's video, guys. Comment down below, what are your goals for 2022 and are you gonna make a vision board or not?